I tell my son, I love you every single day. Now, my dad has never said that to me. Not because he doesn't love me, but because culturally it wasn't comfortable for him. Now that he's a grandfather, he says, I love you to my son every time he sees him. My advice to all the fathers out there, forget the cultural restrictions. They grow up way too fast for you to waste even a single precious moment.
Jordan knows he shouldn't eat this entire bowl of nachos, but tonight he's earned that right because a few hours ago in the middle of happy hour, he recognized a sign, not from the gods or a bolt of lightning, but from a double heart, a kissy face, and a fourth ha in ha ha ha. That's when Jordan knew he was buzzed. So when it was time to go, he got a ride home instead of driving. Be a legend like Jordan. Recognize your buzzed warning signs and get a ride home. Buzz driving is drunk driving.
Hey guys, it's me, Isabella Gomez, filling in for Smokey Bear because he's got more to than just...
Only you can prevent wildfires.
Like, if you're outside enjoying a barbecue, don't let a hamburger distract you from fire safety. Make sure you aren't dumping your hot coals or ashes onto the ground because that could start a wildfire. So take wildfire prevention seriously and let's save the world one day at a time. Juntos con Smokey Bear, podemos hacerlo. Go to smokeybear.com to learn more about wildfire prevention.
All right, everybody, and with that, hello and welcome back to the Ohlone College Broadcasting YouTube channel. This is Armando Galan, and you are listening live from Ohlone College Fremont campus. This is Ohlone College baseball action, and it's live once again here on the Ohlone College Broadcasting YouTube channel. Welcome, everybody. Tonight's game is going to be featuring Santa Barbara Valley College, versus San Bernardino. What am I saying, man? I only practiced this like 7 times, and now I'm messing up on the actual take, but I never practice on the practice. I never mess up on the practice takes. Let's restart. San Bernardino Valley College versus Ohlone College. And San Bernardino Valley College is coming into today's game with a 2-4 record on... Snapped a 3-game losing streak in their last game against Citrus by a score of 11-8. They won. And for the Renegades, they are coming into today's game struggling. 2-3 on the season. Fun fact, they only lost 2 games all season long last year. So a lot of questions are being asked here at the beginning of the season. But it's worth noting, Ohlone College started their first 4 games last year 2-2. They lost 2 in a row after winning 2 in a row against Los Medanos, and they were not pretty games. The Renegades have lost 2 1-run games and then 8-5 game against Bakersfield on February 4th. And the story for the Renegades has just been 11 team errors through 4 games. Now, there has been 5 games logged. However, Contra Costa was a non-contest because Contra Costa violated league policy, and they were forced to forfeit 2 of their games, one of the games being the one here at Ohlone College. So through 4 games, they've committed 11 errors, and for the case of the Los Medanos game that happened last Friday, the Renegades committed 2 throwing errors that resulted in 4 runs scored for Los Medanos. One of those errors doesn't happen. This game is completely different. The Renegades would have won that game. And on the mound tonight is going to be Griffin Allen as he gets ready to face his first batter, who is Maven. And we are ready for some action here as it is on the outside corner for a ball, and that's how you're going to start the game tonight. First pitch at 2:02, and it's a 1-0 count. And Griffin Allen pitching in his first start as he goes inside for a strike. It was a good fastball from Griffin. And Griffin is a freshman pitcher. He's appeared twice in the season, both coming from the bullpen. So this is his first start as a collegiate athlete and his first start as an Ohlone College pitcher. As he has a breaking pitch, which is popped up way up there in the infield. Cameron Calvillo calling everybody off, and he will record the first out of this game. Griffin Allen, 0-1 on the season with 6 innings pitched. 6 hits given up, 5 runs, 4 earned runs, 1 walk to 12 strikeouts. Strikeouts through 9 innings of 18 exact, and an ERA of 6. And of course, it's worth noting that all the stats, include especially the Ks through 9 and the ERA, is a little bit inflated with such little amount of innings pitched. And I imagine that Griffin's goal here today is to try and keep the bullpen out of the game for as long as possible. The Renegades have had to tax their bullpen a lot through the first 4 games. The bullpen has had to come in, I believe, in every single game before the 5th inning. And so I imagine Allen wants to get 6 or 7 innings, get a solid outing, give up minimal damage, try not to walk as many guys. So he comes back with a slider there for a strike, makes it 1-2. Now with the 1-2, Allen kicks and deals, and it's fouled to the left side. As it was a foul tip there, and the ball ended up rolling almost all the way out to Cameron Calvillo at short. Let's get the defensive alignment for the Ohlone College Renegades. It's going to go from left to right in the outfield, Nino, Arkaki, and Mahi. And then in the infield, Olympia, Cam, Matt, and Silva. And Nathan Wood in the squat putting down the signs. And Griffin Allen working with a 3-pitch repertoire. It's a fastball, curveball, changeup mixture. Here he comes with his 1-2. A diving play by Olympia on the hard contact at the hot corner. And he's able to keep it in front of him there and save what could have potentially been extra bases there. No chance at a play as it took a really weird hop on him and as he was diving to his side. But a great job to keep it in front of him. So it's only going to be a single there. And next batter up now for San Bernardino, and it's going to be Griffin, the DH tonight. He is a right-hander, so this favors Allen, who's a right-hander himself, and the first pitch is a breaking pitch, which is lined to right center field for a base hit. Arkaki has it. The runner, Flores, goes to third, uncontested. So you got runners at the corners now with only 1 out. And the new batter will now be, looking at the wrong stat sheet, hold on, Ignacio Zamora. And Zamora is playing at third base today. Ignacio takes a fastball that is up and in for a ball. And with 1 out, I imagine Griffin's trying to tell himself, all right, let's just get a ground ball and let's get out of this half inning. Go let our boys hit. Just a ground ball away here. As that was a check swing there that actually hit Zamora, but check swing and it fouled off, so that's going to be a strike. Tough break. So now with the 1-1, Allen comes back. It is a curveball in there for a strike. Beautiful pitch. Beautiful job there hitting the corner on the outside. Dipped a little low and found the right spot. So now he's ahead. Allen's ahead here, 1-2. Gets the sign. Here it comes. Steal attempt, and it's a foul back to the screen. And that steal attempt coming from Griffin, the DH at first base. And he had himself a good breakout there, but I imagine Wood could have had a play there if he had the opportunity. So 1-2. Let's see if Griffin's going to go again. He is not. He gets a good lead. It's a ground ball. Calvillo has it. He's not going to have a chance for two. Double clutches, throws back to first, and is not in time for the out. And so the score is going to be 1-0 San Bernardino Valley. Now batting is going to be the center fielder, Campos Jaramillo. He's also batting from the right side. First pitch is a breaking pitch in there for a strike. Looked like the curveball again. And a heavy curveball approach here from Allen to start off this game. And now Griffin getting the sign from Nathan Wood. Runners at second and first. I imagine a double steal could eventually be in our future here in this at-bat. On the ground here, Matthew has it. No, he loses control of it, able to recover, though, and get the out at first. Both the runners going to advance, though, but there are 2 outs now in the inning. So that took an awkward hop into Matthew's glove at second base. And he did a good job there trying to keep the ball in front of him, and it just propped right back into his glove and made a quick throw back over to first. So it avoids the error. Now batting is going to be Ramirez, and he is playing at second base today. He's also a right-hander as he fouls this one off to the right side. Makes the count 0-1. Juan Ramirez, 5'7" from Valley View High School. Target is set inside on him, and it's a fastball in there for a strike. And Griffin Allen in the commanding spot here in an 0-2. Want to say hi to our live audience. How you guys doing up here? Hope you guys are enjoying your stay so far, whether you are San Bernardino or Ohlone College. Here's your 0-2 to Juan Ramirez. He fouls it off to the right side. It's going to keep the count at 0-2. And here we go. Kicks and deals inside and hit him right on the left side shoulder. And that is going to load the bases, and that is absolutely not something that Allen wanted there in that situation. He was one strike away from getting out of this inning, and now the bases are loaded. Now batting is going to be number 36, Anthony Yepes. And Yepes is playing at short today. Looked like it was another curveball there that kind of almost bounced to the plate, makes it 1-0. Do it for the Renegades. It's going to be Linderman, Maihi, and Nino in the home half of the first. Got to record one more out here as there's a fastball in there for a strike. Let's go, Griff! And so now Griffin with his 1-1. Here comes. It is lined to the right side for a base hit. One run is going to score, and that is all that is ever going to score as the bases will stay loaded. It's an RBI single for Yepes. Makes it 2-0 in favor of San Bernardino Valley. And we're going to have a mound visit here as Coach T.C. Fairfield is going to come to the mound. And I imagine the conversation here is going to be something along the lines of, hey, Griffin, you got to calm down. AJ Garza asks, who's pitching for Ohlone? It is Griffin Allen pitching, number 44, the freshman from San Jose, California. How is the stream health, by the way, my friends? We are testing another new system that I tested beforehand. It's another new hotspot that was given to us by the school. I tested it on yesterday to ensure, or not yesterday, Tuesday, to ensure that it would work. But you know, every once in a while, sometimes technology just doesn't want to work with us. So how's the stream health? Is it choppy? Are we good? Are we clear? Let me know in the comment section below, so that way I can make sure that I inventory this and make this presentation better for you. All right, here we go. Now in is going to be the catcher, Gerardo, and he is going to foul this one off behind us. Makes it 0-1. Alexander Gerardo is a 5'11" sophomore from John W. North in Riverside, California. Here's your 0-1. It's on the outside corner for a ball. Projectability. The three runners on are Yepes, Ramirez, and the center fielder, number 16, Campos Jaramillo, as that pitch is on the outside corner and low, but it's called a strike on a breaking pitch. It looked like the changeup. You didn't quite see it, as I looked up a little bit too late, but it's 1-2 now. Griffin just one strike away now. I don't have a wood table, so I can't knock on wood, so this will be my fault if something happens. 1-2, here it comes. It is on the ground, bouncing to the left side. Olympia has it, goes the short way to second in time for the out. And so after scoring 2, San Bernardino is going to strand 3 of them rather. It is 2-0 San Bernardino Valley, and we'll be back in 30 seconds.
Where's your emergency?
Everyone's on their way. What happened? Your friend's not breathing. Yes, please get my mom and dad. Oh my God!
All right, and we are back here on the Ohlone College Broadcasting YouTube channel. This is Armando Galan, and you are listening to Ohlone College baseball action live on the Ohlone College Broadcasting YouTube channel. I don't know why I blanked out on that, but the pitcher for San Bernardino Valley is going to be Jacob Woods. He's listed as a position utility. 5'11" right-handed hitter and batter. He's a freshman, weighing in at 165 from ML King in Riverside, California. And for the Renegades, this is going to be your starting lineup. It's going to go leadoff, playing at second base. It's going to be Leiderman, and then batting second, playing right field, Mahidat Tabata. It's going to go batting third, Nino, playing in left field. Nystrom is going to be DHing and cleaning up. Arakaki's playing in center field, batting fifth. Batting sixth is Calvillo, and he is playing shortstop. Then it goes Silva, who is batting seventh and playing at first base. Olympia, who is batting eighth and playing at third base. And Nathan Wood, who will be batting ninth and playing at catcher.
Run to it than depth at all.
And Matt coming in now, batting in the leadoff spot from the right side. He's got a 273 batting average with a 273 on base, 365 slugging, and that is recorded through 11 at-bats. He has 2 RBIs on the season. He gets kids for everybody. And he awaits his first pitch from Woods, which is a fastball. That registered at 86. But it was high and inside for a ball, makes it 1-0. In the top half of the first inning for San Bernardino, it was 4 hits and 2 runs scored. Now Woods with this 1-0. Another fastball, just missed the mark. 2-0. And Mahidu Tabata is going to be the second batter. He's got 2 home runs on the season. Both of those coming against Los Medanos in the home opener. The 2-0 from Woods. High and inside makes it 3-0. And Jacob now. Got to try and find the zone. As Leiderman can steal bases. He has 1 stolen base on the season so far, but he is one of the better base runners if you do ask around. As the 3-0 is in there for a strike. Another little fun fact, he's wearing the number 19, and that's actually my favorite number, so automatically he becomes my favorite player. 3-1, inside, and he walked him. So that is going to be your first base runner of the afternoon for Ohlone College. And now here comes Mahidu Tabata. And Mahi, of course, played his baseball in his high school days in Japan. And he is ready to go here. Already making a huge impact for this team with 7 RBIs, 400 on base, and 625 slugging. Here comes his 0-1 and is on the outside corner for a ball. And that's typically where we've seen a lot of the power swings from Mahi. He's able to really do a good job getting extended and taking those pitches on the outside corner and really giving them a ride. Let's see if he can do it again. Inside, and it is called a strike as Matt was almost caught in no man's land there with his big lead off of first base. The catcher, Gerardo, deciding not to go back to first though, and I think he might have had himself a really good chance at a play there. Here's your 1-1. Matt is going and is on the ground to the left side, through the infield for a base hit. Matt wanted to go around second to go to third, but he wisely chooses to go back to second. It's a base hit for Mahi. And now here is Nino. And Mahi has had 15 at-bats on the, Nino has had 15 at-bats on the season, 4 RBIs with a .333 batting average, .474 on base, and slugging at .400. So he is well deserving of the 3 spot tonight. He's got 2 runners on, and I would imagine he would love to score the both of them. Here it comes. It's a breaking pitch that is high for a ball. Makes it 1-0. I wanted to say high and outside, but that was not outside. Or inside, rather. What am I saying? Whatever. Move on. Now with the 1-0. Nino awaits. Woods kicks and deals. It's a fastball that is bunted up. It is popped up on a bunt, and Nino is out. Matt was caught in no man's land as he thought that Nino was going to lay down a good bunt. He was halfway down the line, and he gets doubled up on the play. Wow. What a weird play. I feel like I say that a lot when I watch these Ohlone College baseball games. Nothing normal happens. That looked like a normal play to lay down a bunt, and it got popped right up, and a heads-up play by Gerardo, the catcher, to get a double play there. And now what could have been a big inning for Ohlone College can now be a 0. And here comes Nystrom now, the DH, as this is a bouncer to the plate that gets behind Gerardo, and Nino's going to move up to second. You know, right when I'm trying to say nothing normal happens here, something weird happens again. I mean, seriously. Let's talk about Nystrom for a minute. Batting at .417. He's got 5 RBIs and a home run. And time is called by the midfield umpire. And he's talking to Woods. And you can never guess. There was a stoppage in play during the softball game this past Thursday. I was thinking that as Nystrom takes inside and he gets hit by a pitch there, so he's going to go to first. I was thinking that there was a conversation about maybe it was Tulsa Carnes who was pitching. I thought maybe Tulsa had upset the umpire somehow, but he was getting on her for scuffing up the ball, and I'm like, what is that about? So you never know what these conversations are on the field sometimes. Here now is Jaden. He's batting at .294. He's got 2 runners on. He's got 3 RBIs on the season. Jaden takes a pitch well outside there, and Gerardo just really saved another wild pitch from happening there, as that was really far outside, and Gerardo had to use his entire wingspan in order to keep that in his glove. He didn't even just wear it, he caught it. Great job by him, and saved 90 feet from being moved up. As it was another pitch on the outside corner, Mahi was caught taking too far of a lead there on that pitch, and the throw back to second was a good throw, but the shortstop covering did not get there in time, so Mahi will be safe. It's Yepes at short. He kind of just stayed still there. Now with the 2-0. Jaden waits. He's going to go back outside, and it has popped up to the left side. And the left fielder's under it, and he makes a really tough play over there for the final out. And so the Renegades will strand 4 runners. We'll have 4 runners go up go up on base, and none of them will score. So as I'm trying to figure out how to speak English again, we're going to take a break, and we'll be back in 30 seconds.
Hey guys, it's Mela Gomez filling in for Smokey Bear because he's got more to say than just...
Only you can prevent wildfires.
Like, if you're outside enjoying a barbecue, don't let a hamburger distract you from fire safety. Make sure you aren't dumping your hot coals or ashes onto the ground because that could start a wildfire. So take wildfire prevention seriously, and let's save the world one day at a time. Juntos con Smokey Bear, podemos hacerlo. Go to smokeybear.com to learn more about wildfire prevention.
All right, and we are back because I want to thank Jack, the father of Stevie Hom, Mr. Jack Hom. I completely forgot. I'm trying to keep a scorebook here as I'm calling these games. Wow, that was a pitch really far inside, and if that would have hit the batter here, that would have hit him right dead square in the face. That would not have been cool. Ryan Callanan is the batter here, and we are in the top of the second inning. And the count is now 1-1 as Griffin came back with a strike there. So it's 1-1. Yeah, Jack made sure that I had my scorecard correct because I forgot to keep it through the first half inning. And so 1-2, check swing in there for a strike. And Callanan now awaits his 1-2. It is high and inside for a ball. So now for the 2-2, Griffin Allen gonna get his target set outside. Here it comes. It's a fastball and it is popped up to the right side. It looks like it might be in play. Silva running out of room, and it is gonna fall out of play for a foul ball.
Coach, nice meeting you.
And so now Griffin has to. Griffin delivers another 2-2. It bounces to the plate and gets behind Nathan Wood, and it'll make it 3-2. For San Bernardino, 2 runs off of 4 hits and 1 error. For the Renegades, 1 run off of, or 1 hit off of, 1 hit for no runs and no errors. As the 3-2 is too far inside, and that'll be another walk. So the right fielder, Callanan, is now gonna assume his position at first. Here is Michael McQueen, the leadoff right fielder. He's gonna square up to butt, and it's a fastball inside for a strike. I got a kick out of Michael's name, Michael McQueen, because I've been actually watching the Cars on the Road short series on Disney Plus. You know, Lightning McQueen, of course. So thought it was kind of funny. I was up all night watching that, as Griffin is going to fake out Callanan over there at first. Popped back and acted like he was trying to pick him off there. Just a pump fake. It's 0-1 now. Want to send a quick shout out to some of the Ohlone College athletes that I see here, as there's a steal from Callanan. The throw from Nathan Wood is good, and it is in time. Got him. What a throw from Nathan Wood, and a great tag there by Cameron Calvillo covering at second base. Perfectly played by the both of them. Gets the first out of the inning. And that was really, really tough because Callanan had himself a really good lead and a good break off of first base. It had to take a perfect play for both Wood and Calvillo to get him there. As this curveball's in there for a strike, makes it 1-2. And the Ohlone College athletes, I see multiple players of the basketball team, men's basketball team and women's basketball team. There's Ashley Emanuel, Coach David Clark, Arissa Liamidi, as this is a line drive for McQueen for a base hit. Line drive to left. Yeah, Arissa Liamidi, Naomi Lakuzong, Josh Nisulu, Chancy Villagrana, Michael Fashion, as well as Jude Jennings, Ryan Uncleback, and then that is Khalid Elmi. And then over to my right, two fundamentally sound volleyball players, Alina Calpin and Gianna Cicanti to my right. And gotta love the amount of support that we've seen from the athletics department, from all the athletes constantly coming to games. The basketball guys have been to almost every single game that is not theirs. Griffin with his 0-1 bounces to the plate. His first pitch was a strike. And Griffin now with the 1-1 with McQueen at first base. Looking to try and get back in the zone here. The 1-1, fastball too high. Now for the 1-2. Here it comes. McQueen is going. It is a breaking pitch that misses the zone, and the throw from Nathan Wood is too high this time around. And so McQueen is going to be safe at second. And the pitch was called a ball, so it's going to make it 3-1 now. And here we go with the 3-1. Flores awaits. Here comes. Griffin kicks and deals. It's a great pitch and somehow missed the zone. That looks like a perfect pitch from Griffin Allen. But it's going to be called ball 4. And Flores is going to take first base. Now in is Andrew Griffin, the DH. With the runners at second and first, a fastball bounces to the plate. And Nathan Wood doing a good job blocking it there and keeping it in front of him. Potentially saves 90 feet there as McQueen was almost halfway down the line in his lead. And could have very easily have taken third if it got by Nathan Wood. So good job blocking it there. Makes it 1-0 now. And Allen gets the sign, checks the runner. Here it comes now. On the ground to the right side. Silva keeps it in front of him. He can't have a chance at 2, but Griffin comes in and covers first. And that's the good old 3-1 play right there for the second out. Both runners do advance, however. So now you got both runners in scoring position with the cleanup hitter Samora now in. And this first pitch is well outside for a ball. Ignacio Zamora from Europa Hills in Fontana. 1-0. Breaking pitch. Great pitch again. And somehow off the zone. Makes it 2-0. And it was inside. Looked like it had the right spot. It looked about belt high. Maybe it was just a hair too high there. 2-0. Here it comes. Fastball and it's lined high and deep to left. If it stays fair, it's gone. It is foul. And everybody can breathe a sigh of relief there, as that could have very well been a huge shot there for San Bernardino Valley, but it was just a very, very long strike. So here we go, 2-1 now. Allen kicks and deals. It's a fastball, and it bounces to the plate. And Nathan, I think it didn't actually bounce to the plate. I think Nathan just dropped it because he slammed his glove on the floor as if he was frustrated with himself there. Result is still the same. It's 3-1 now, and Allen has to find the strike zone. Here it comes. It is well outside for a ball. So the bases will once again be loaded here with 2 out. And coming in now is going to be the center fielder, Campos Jaramillo.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we'd always be playing.
Let me see if I can grab the stat sheet. There it is. And Nathan Campos Jaramillo has 2 home runs on the season with 9 RBIs, 370 batting average with a 433 on base. This is the most dangerous hitter on this roster as he hits this one well up there to the right side. Silva in foul territory has it for the final out. Wow. Take a deep breath, my friends, as we head into the home half of the second. It is only 2-0, and the Renegades got some of their best bats to come up. Calvillo, Silva, and Olympia due up. We'll be back in 30 seconds with more Ohlone College baseball action live on the Ohlone College Broadcasting YouTube channel.
Jordan knows he shouldn't eat this entire bowl of nachos, but tonight he's earned that right because a few hours ago in the middle of happy hour, he recognized a sign, not from the gods or a bolt of lightning, but from a double heart, a kissy face, and a fourth ha in ha ha ha. That's when Jordan knew he was buzzed. So when it was time to go, he got a ride home instead of driving. Be a legend like Jordan. Recognize your buzzed warning signs and get a ride home. Buzz driving is drunk driving.
All right, folks, and if you missed the first, the home half of the first, it went like this. Matt walked and he was able to go to second, but then he was thrown out on a bunt from Nino that was popped up. But before that, Mahi hit a single to left field, and it was a great play by the third baseman, but great play by the shortstop rather, but all for naught. And then Nino tried to bunt, and it was popped up to the catcher. The catcher was able, the catcher is named Gerardo, and he was able to get it back over to second in time to double up Matthew Leiterman. Then it went Nystrom, who was hit by a pitch, and then Arakaki, who flew out to left. And now batting will be Cameron Calvillo. And Cameron batting at 308 with an on-base percentage of, guess what, 500. That is wonderful. And here he comes. So he takes a pitch that somehow misses the zone.
I would imagine they're going to play, they're going to pitch like there's a 4, and then they're going to play their 4.
So the count is going to be 1-0. Pitcher is still Woods out there for the San Bernardino Valley, and Calvillo fouls off the 1-0 or 0-1, or sorry, 1-0. It was a 1-0. He fouls it off to the left side, makes it 1-1. And Jacob Woods now trying to find the zone. 1-1. Misses the zone, and he's too high and outside, or inside rather, makes it 2-1. And now Calvillo looking for something to hit with a 2-1. It's a fastball that somehow missed the zone. That looked just a little bit too high there. Maybe. And Calvillo has a wide open gap to left center, as the center fielder is kind of more slanted to the right of home plate, not playing total center field, playing a little bit in right center. As Calvillo checks swings on that 3-1 that was inside, and it's fouled off, makes it 3-2. And so now Calvillo with a 3-2. Waiting his pitch from Jacobs. And here it comes. Or sorry, Woods. And it is popped straight up to center field. This looks like it might be trouble, but the center fielder covers it in time for the out there. So now here is Joe Silva. And this is his first home starting nod, and Silva has not recorded a base hit yet on the season. He is 0 for 5. So now would be a better time than ever to record his first base hit. So he takes his 0-0, and it's in there for a strike. So now with the 0-1, Jacobs kicks and deals. It is a curve that is fouled off to the right side, makes it 0-2.
It's the one guy from the Braves. Yeah.
Kyle Olympia is on deck for the Renegades. And after him would be Nathan Wood to follow up. We're in the bottom of the second. The Renegades only with 1 hit as a team so far. Silva, his 0-2. It's a fastball that misses the zone, and that had a lot of tail on it. That went northwest and then south. I always wondered how you can have tail on your fastball, and I ended up asking TC Fairfield and had a really good conversation about it. He's like, well, it's all in the grip and in the motion and in the mechanics. Here's your 0-2 or 1-2, and it's fouled off by Silva. And as he went fishing for that one, he actually really liked it, and we've seen him actually fish out some of those lower breaking balls and still be able to carry him outside, or out to the wall, and you know, out of the park sometimes. He's done that a couple of times in batting practice. So I imagine that's the spot that he's looking for, and it's 1-2 now. Target is set outside for Woods here. He kicks and he deals. It's a fastball, and it's popped up to the right side and deep, but the right fielder is under it for the out. And so here now is Kyle Olympia. Ow, that hurts. I have a cut in my finger and I just poked it on accident when moving the microphone. Ow. All right, here's Kyle Olympia as he takes on the outside corner for a ball. And on deck would be Nathan Wood, and then top of the order to do up after that. And he's got the catcher's gear on. That would be funny if he actually took his at-bat with the catching gear on, but no, that can't happen. As he takes inside, Kyle Olympia takes inside and he gets hit by a pitch. So we will see Nathan Wood here in the home half of the second inning with 2 out.
You want to make more money on it?
And Nathan Wood has a 500 on-base percentage with a 400 batting average and 500 slugging. That is recorded through 10 at-bats, so that's a pretty good start to the season, if I do say so myself. 1 RBI, he's struck it out twice and has walked twice, has stolen 2 bases as well. Hey, you got a catcher that's stealing bases? That's a rarity right there.
On your behalf. Your compliance person says that.
Nathan needs to try and find a gap here. He's got decent speed with Olympia at first base. And time called late there by the home plate umpire.
No doubt.
The pitch would have been
They're out of mission.
too far outside for a ball. And so here we go.
I don't know what it is yet.
First pitch of the at-bat. Here it comes. Target is set outside. It's a breaking pitch on the outside corner for a ball.
I'll probably do it.
And now Nathan Wood waits his 1-0. It's a fastball inside for a strike.
Stockton, like 20 feet down. From Rich's team. The guest player.
Now with the 1-1,
Could really throw, but could do nothing.
Nathan Wood in the stance, props up, checks swings, fouls it off to the right side. Makes it 1-2.
Yeah, you could have easily been 2 now. He's only called me 28,000. I want to disabandon.
Now with the 1-2, Woods looking for anything that will result in the final out here to get his hot bats back up to hit. So that is a breaking pitch that is fouled off to the left side.
What it's going to do is transition to club. True club. Except on the flip side, is it going to be student and absolutely?
And the Renegades are going to get a dugout violation. So the home plate umpire says, get back in the dugout, get back in the dugout. 1-2 to Nathan Wood. Jacob Woods gets the sign, kicks and deals. And it is on the outside corner for a ball. So just wanted to be noted that there's no chance of any family relations between our pitcher Jacob Woods and Nathan Wood, because Jacob is named Woods and Nathan is named Wood. The one letter changes everything. 2-2. Line into right center field, and that's going to be a base hit. Kyle Olympia charging. He's going to round third, and he's going to head home. Nathan is rounding second. He's going to go to third. He head first dives. He is safe at third base with an RBI triple. And the Renegades are on the board to start off this game on offense finally. And wow, that is a much-needed triple right there for the Renegades off the bat of Nathan Wood. Now back to the top of the order here. And here's Matt. As Matt takes a bouncer that is well outside, makes it 1-0. Now Matt awaits his 1-0. Here it comes. And it is popped straight up to the left side. Under it is the left fielder, makes the play, and that'll end the inning. But not before the Renegades are able to plate one of them and cut into that lead that San Bernardino was able to acquire in the first inning. We're ahead to the away half of the third, and it is 2-1 San Bernardino. We'll be back in 30 seconds. Ohlone College baseball action live on the Ohlone College Broadcasting YouTube channel.
Where's your emergency?
Everyone's on their way. What happened? Your friend's not breathing. Yes, please get my mom and dad. Oh my God!
All right, and we are back. Griffin Allen still on the mound for the Renegades as he has his first pitch popped up in the infield, and Matt is under it for the first out.
I live like 5 minutes away from this place.
Got to mute my my phone there as I was listening back on that triple call, and those are always fun. Calling triples has to be one of the most fun calls as a broadcast announcer. As Griffin has this one popped up again, it is out to right center field. Under it is Mahi for the second out. 2 pitches and 2 outs for Griffin. That's all I'm going to say from that. Here is Alexander Horado, the catcher. Are we going to see first pitch contact again? Please. The 0-0. Fastball, check swing. In there for a strike. Ooh, we were very, very close to seeing a 3-pitch inning there, my friends. That would have been something. And Griffin Allen Now with this 0-1. Swing and a miss there. It was a fastball challenge inside.
But here's the down.
Gerardo could not drop the head on that one, so it is 0-2 now.
Prior to that,
And Griffin 1 strike away from getting out of this half inning.
we will be.
Here it comes. Fastball, strike 3. Swing and a miss there. And a 5-pitch inning from Griffin Allen is exactly what the doctor ordered. We are heading to the home half of the third. Renegades trail by 1 by a score of 3-1. We'll be back in 30 seconds. Wow, what an inning.
I tell my son, I love you every single day. Now, my dad has never said that to me. Not because he doesn't love me, but because culturally it wasn't comfortable for him. Now that he's a grandfather, he says, I love you to my son every time he sees him. My advice to all the fathers out there, forget the cultural restrictions. They grow up way too fast for you to waste even a single precious moment.
All right, and we are back, and everybody is just buzzing about that last half inning there from Griffin Allen. A 5-pitch inning, that just doesn't happen. I mean, that doesn't just happen. I mean, you got to really execute some really some really great pitches and kind of just fool the batters over and over and over again. And that was a great job by Griffin, as Mahi is now up, and he takes a pitch on the outside corner for a ball. And the count is now 1-0. Due up for the Renegades is going to be Mahi, Nino, and Nystrom. Here we go. Inside. Strike. Wow. That was very far inside. I thought for sure that would not be called a strike. So it's going to be 1-1 now. Jacobs kicks and deals. It's a fastball, and it's bounced to the left side. Shortstop has a little bit of a miscommunication there. Throw is offline to first base, and that will result in an infield single there. So I don't think that you call that an error, as the ball was not completely offline. The first baseman had a chance at it. It's just that it was just a little bit offline, took the first baseman off the bag. Nobody really did anything wrong there. That just looked like a good base hit. And that is how it's going to be officially scored. It's going to be scored as a single for Mahi. And here now is Nino.
I was watching. I was in the umpire water behind second base, and I was watching that.
It takes off.
Nino batting at .333 to start this game. And Mahi had to run back for dear life there as he was about to get picked off. Able to get back to first base in time, though. Nino now awaiting his 0-0. Here it comes. Fastball misses the zone.
We make one adjustment. It's like he's never touched it. Don't call it.
Now Nino, with 4 RBIs on the season, looking for his 5th. He's got great speed with Mahi at first. Here it comes. Fastball in there for a strike. Beautiful pitch there from Jacobs. Was able to hit the outside bottom half of the strike zone there. Outside bottom half of the zone. Bottom corner. That's what I'm trying to say. Not bottom half. Bottom corner. Goodness. And so Nino lines this one up the middle for a base hit, and Mahi was stealing there, so the second baseman was coming in to try and cover second base on the steal attempt. It went right to his glove, and it was in and out of his glove, and everybody's going to be safe there on the hit and run contact there from Nino. And so he's going to get a single now. And here now comes Nystrom, who was hit by a pitch in his first attempt.
Yeah, first time I had him, 8-2.
This is the ultimate chance here for the Renegades to blow this game wide open. Nystrom takes inside, and it's a fastball that almost hit him again.
It wasn't. It was. Yeah, I love Nick. He's a good dude.
So now with the 1-0,
It was Johnny fucking.
here it comes. Nystrom check swings, but it's called a strike. It was a breaking pitch inside on him, and he thought he liked it, but then pulled back and was called a strike. I'm not sure if it was called on the swing or if it was just a called strike. I believe it was called an actual strike, though. 4 hits for the Renegades and 1 run. 5 hits for San Bernardino and 2 runs with 1 error. Swing and a miss there from Nystrom, and he wanted that one. That was the one to get extended on, and he knew it. And so now with the 1-2 and the grand clock going, it is now 3 p.m. here at Ohlone College. And this is a wild pitch here that bounces to the right side. Both runners are going to move up. A throwback to third base was just off the mark, and it's going to make Mahi safe at third. Nino moves up to second, so runners are now both in scoring position in a 2-2 count, and a gapper will most definitely score both of them here. So you got good speed from Nino and good speed from Mahi at second and third respectively. And Nystrom now just needs to get some bat-to-ball action here. A good base hit puts the Renegades in the lead for the first time this afternoon. 2-2, target set inside, and it goes outside. It bounces to the plate, and it's 3-2.
Like, the biggest guy we have is 20,000 baseball, 24,000 academic.
And the cleanup hitter for the Renegades will be Jaden Arakaki, and he has 3 RBIs on the season, batting at .294 coming into today's game, but he's batting from the left side. He'll be facing a right-handed pitcher. That does not favor San Bernardino Valley. They've got to figure out a way to retire Nystrom here. The 2-2 inside, the 3-2 rather, inside, and it hit him, and the bases are going to be loaded, and there are still none out here as Jaden comes to the plate. Insert your boss fight music here, my friends, as there is going to be a mound visit here for San Bernardino, and
Oh, you could have came and paid 65 grand.
it doesn't look like anybody is warming up in the pen. I would imagine not, as Jacobs has done a pretty good job so far up until this half inning, where he's just kind of gotten himself in a little bit of trouble and has to try and work his way out of it now.
Let me tell you, how much I'm gonna offer. Which one do you want first?
Man, and I just overheard Coach Curran. I can't say what he said, but I'll interpret it for you. I need you to get crazy as crap over here, okay? And he's telling that to the athletes who are sitting in the left side stance. I think Jimmy Garcia is there too. Yeah, that is not. It's Josh Nisula. I thought Josh Nisula looked like Jimmy there for a minute. I was about to say, that is a hero walking around over here. And now Jaden, ready to go with the bases loaded. Just find some grass or find a gap, my friend.
If I was worried about Simpson, I'd be out here.
Oh, here it comes. And Woods able to find the strike zone there on the first pitch, and this is the most crucial at-bat of the game right here. Until the result of this at-bat happens, this is quite literally every single pitch from here on out is the most crucial pitch for Woods here. As this is lined into center field, and the center fielder has it for the out. Tagging up is going to be Mahi, and Nino is able to get back to second in time. So it is going to be a sacrifice fly, and this game is tied. And a nice clapping ovation from this home crowd as the Renegades have tied it. And here now is Cameron Calvillo. And that is exactly, you know, at the very least what you want if you're Ohlone College there. Get a sacrifice, make this a completely new ball game, clean slate, 2-2, 2 runners on now. Let's get this rolling. There are runners at second and first, not second and third, as Calvillo takes a breaking pitch that is in there for a strike. Jacobs probably looking for some ground ball action here. He would love to get a double play and get out of this inning. As Nino gets a little bit too far out on the lead there, and he slips on his way trying to come back, but is still able to slide underneath the tag and be safe coming back from his lead. That almost was a costly mistake there from Nino. Wow. What a way to get back to the base, though.
Delta plays Gavel next week.
As he was reading it that Woods was going to kick and deal and pitch back to Calvillo, and I think Nino was getting told to steal third base there. So that's the only reason why I could think that he was so far out. And a pickoff play again, and that would have been in time. But it was in and out of the glove of the second baseman. But that would have definitely have been in time for an out. Nino was dead to rights there again and somehow was able to cheat death. Don't question if you're Ohlone College, just support it. That's all I gotta say. Here's your 0-1 to the plate, and it bounces. And it's far too outside for a ball. Of course, the basketball players always bring in the energy, and I mean, today the energy is palpable from them. They got a game tomorrow that we'll be broadcasting live, and it starts at 7 p.m. and it's against Skyline. It's a huge, huge game for them. So we would definitely love to see you guys tune in for that. Same channel. This very channel right here, as Calvillo takes a fastball too high and inside for a ball, makes it 2-1. Now Cameron, really patient right now, waits his 2-1, outside, makes it 3-1. Calvillo not really being challenged very much, and it looks like Woods is pitching around Calvillo. He's very much pitching him carefully. Calvillo with a 500 on base and a 308 batting average. Looking to try and walk here or even get a base hit.
No, he just had GCU bounce back.
And he is going to walk. And now here is Joe Silva. With the bases loaded now. Nystrom at second, Nino at third, and Calvillo at first after the walk. Silva flew out to right field in the second inning. No time bigger now. as this is trouble out to right field. It's a flare, and the right fielder makes a diving play. Tagging up is going to be Nino, and he's going to be safe, and he is going to score, and the Renegades have taken the lead. Oh my goodness, what a play there from Callanan, as he just saved him. He just saved a plethora of runs from scoring there. As if that got down, that would have definitely scored 2 runs. He makes a beautiful diving play. The Renegades, however, able to take the lead on a sacrifice fly. And here now is Kyle Olympia. As I did it again, it's first and second, not second and third. Here we go. It's a pitch on the outside corner for a ball.
Then he dotted. And the next pitch, he punches out a guy. It's like, all right, he's got it.
So now with the 1-0.
Two lefties. So now he's dotted 2 lefties. The catcher's a left-hand hitter, but 2. He was so consistent.
Lines this one to left field and deep. It is fouled. Kyle Olympia almost just had himself a huge 3-run home run. As it is now 1-1. And now Olympia takes a breaking pitch that is too high for a ball, makes it 2-1.
Oh, transfer? Was he a transfer kid? I saw him at 2. Stanton saw some Consumers, but he transferred 4 back to Consumers. Because I saw him on the roster.
And now with the 2-1, line on the ground, shortstop pass it, goes to first in time for the final out. And so the Renegades are able to cut into the lead and cut all the way into it and make a lead for themselves. Score is now 3-2. And we'll head into the 4th inning. In 30 seconds, we'll be back with more Ohlone College baseball action live from the Ohlone College Broadcasting YouTube channel.
I tell my son, I love you every single day. Now, my dad has never said that to me. Not because he doesn't love me, but because culturally it wasn't comfortable for him. Now that he's a grandfather, he says, I love you to my son every time he sees him. My advice to all the fathers out there, forget the cultural restrictions. They grow up way too fast for you to waste even a single precious moment.
And here we go. We are in the top of the 4th inning. Griffin Allen still on the mound for the Renegades. He had a 5-pitch inning in the 3rd, and his first pitch is going to be fouled off to the left side. It was a bunt attempt from the batter, number 5, Ryan Callanan, and he had himself one heck of a play that ended up saving a few runs from scoring. He made a diving play out in right field that forced Ohlone College to settle for a sacrifice fly. If it got past him, if he allowed it to bounce at all or get down, 2 runs would have scored, maybe even 3. And so San Bernardino, even though giving up 2 runs and the lead, have a lot to be thankful for in that half inning. Some really sound defense when the ball was in play. As Allen comes back with a strike after throwing a ball on his 0-1. Now it's 1-2. Here it comes home. It is popped up to the right side. Silva ranging into foul territory, and he misjudged it.
That's the same dude that just hit that flare to right field and put his hand up.
And so Silva had a chance to get Callanan back, as actually it was Silva's line drive to right that was caught on a dive from Callanan, and Silva has not recorded a base hit yet on the season. It would have been his first, but Callanan denied it, and he had a chance there to kind of get Callanan back, but it bounced right behind him. He overran it. So now it's a 1-2 again. Here it comes home. On the ground to the left side, Calvillo has it, throws it to first in time for the out. And now we go back to the top of the order. It's Michael McQueen. He's playing in left field today. And Michael takes a first pitch strike there, fastball. Now with the 0-1, Allen kicks and deals. It's a breaking pitch outside for a ball. So now with the 1-1. And Julie Marshall assuming her position to the right of me. Head coach for the softball team. 1-1. Fastball in there for a strike. Speaking of which, I want to quickly, now that I actually just remembered it, want to say apologies about there being no stream for the softball game this past Thursday. It was a scrimmage, so we weren't supposed to be streaming it. They actually ended up doing something on their Facebook pages. This is a line drive. Diving play from Calvillo. Can't quite get it. And it's going to be a base hit. It was lined on the ground through the infield for a base hit. So that game ended at 9-9 tie in a scrimmage against the Skews. And over the weekend, the softball team was able to pick up their first win. And it wasn't even just a win. It was a mercy rule through 5 innings, 13-2 against Modesto. And that was after giving up a walk-off, giving up 5 runs in the 7th inning against Modesto and losing in a heartbreaking 8-7 score. And so that shows a lot of resilience from our softball girls, and we are very, very, very proud of them. They will be playing against Solano, and we are hopefully going to be streaming that at Solano on Valentine's Day for the doubleheader. More on that as the week progresses. 0-1, it is on the outside corner for a ball. The new batter is Flores, the first baseman. And Allen kicks and deals the 1-1. Swing and a miss there. Makes the count 1-2. And now with the 1-2, the target is set outside from Nathan Wood. Here it comes. Swing and a miss there. Griffin Allen with his second K of the afternoon. And that will now bring up Griffin. Andrew Griffin, the utility. He's listed as utility. I don't know what that means. Does he play everywhere? I guess so. As he takes on the outside for a ball, makes it 1-0. Griffin is 6'4" from Kaiser in Fontana. Sophomore at 5'9", as this is a ground ball to the left side for a base hit. And Olympia tried diving for it. Couldn't quite catch up to it. And so that'll be a base hit for Griffin, and coming to the plate now is going to be the third baseman and cleanup, Zamora. Marco Zamora. As there's the first pitch, somehow misses the zone, makes it 1-0. I think of all the ovations today, that was probably one of the louder ones. As the San Bernardino Valley dugout keeps screaming, Marco, as Marco takes a strike there on a breaking pitch. Marco Zamora from Zarupa Hills in Fontana, sophomore at 5'8", 175 pounds. Takes a pitch that is far too high there, makes it 2-1. So now Allen with his 2-1, kicks and deals. Swing and a miss there. Broke down Marco Zamora's swing as he lost his footing. That's one of those pitches where you're just like, all right, I just made one heck of a pitch on the mound. You got to pat yourself on the back and then execute one more time. 2-2 with 2 outs and 2 runners on base. How many 2s can we get?
No, you're good. You're good.
Now Griffin kicks and deals. Here it comes. It is bounced to the left side. Olympia has it, throws it to first in time. And so the Renegades will put up another 0 on the scoreboard and head to the home half of the 4th, and they lead by a score of 3-2. We'll be back in just a minute with more Ohlone College baseball action live on the Ohlone College Broadcasting YouTube channel.
Hey guys, it's Bella Gomez filling in for Smokey Bear because he's got more to say than just...
Only you can prevent wildfires.
Like, if you're outside enjoying a barbecue, don't let a hamburger distract you from fire safety. Make sure you aren't dumping your hot coals or ashes onto the ground because that could start a wildfire. So take wildfire prevention seriously and let's save the world one day at a time. Juntos con Smokey Bear, podemos hacerlo. Go to smokeybear.com to learn more about wildfire prevention.
All right, folks, and we are back with some more Ohlone College baseball action live on the Ohlone College Broadcasting YouTube channel. Due up for the Renegades will be Nathan Wood, Matt Leiterman, and Mahidu Tabata. And Nathan Wood, in his previous attempt at the plate, hit an RBI triple that got the offense rolling. He hit that in the second inning, and then in the very next inning, his guys came off and rattled off 2 runs off sacrifice flies to put them in the lead by a score of 3-2. For the Renegades, 4 hits and 3 runs. For San Bernardino, 1 error, 7 hits, and 2 runs. As Nathan takes a strike on the outside corner, and it is 0-1 now to start this bottom half of the 4th inning. Nathan squatting down in the stance. He waits and he fouls off his 0-1, which was right over the heart of the plate, makes it 0-2. And now with the 0-2, Woods kicks and deals. Fastball on the outside for a ball. And now with the 1-2, Wood awaits. Here it comes. It is fouled off to the left side. And Nathan will now stand back in the box. In the count now, 1-2. Trying to find a way aboard by any means necessary. Target is set inside. Here it comes. It goes outside in a breaking pitch, and it'll make it 2-2. Now with the 2-2, Jacob Woods kicks and deals. Swing and a foul tip from Nathan Wood. And this is one heck of a battle. Now with the 7th pitch of the at-bat, here comes your 2-2. Yeah, 7 pitches and it's only 2-2, my friends. And Woods is going to step off. That is Jacob Woods who steps off. Now, Nathan Wood did not step off. He was ready. Now, Jacob Woods gets a sign, kicks and deals. Outside for a ball. 3-2. Battle, battle, battle. That's all I'm hearing right now. With a 3-2, the wind is not really going to play a factor at all here in this at-bat. There's almost no wind to speak of. 2 miles an hour as Wood fouls this one off to the right side. Right fielder thinks he has it. No, it's going to go out of play. So now, for another 3-2, Jacob Woods gets the sign, he kicks, he deals. It is on the ground to the right side. Second baseman has it. Ramirez throws to first in time for the out. So mark that as a 4-3 officially. And now here is Matt Leiterman. And Matt takes on the outside corner, makes it 1-0. And Matt awaiting his 1-0 delivery. Here it comes. It's a strike. Makes it 1-1. Now with the 1-1. Here comes home. It is lined to center field and deep. Center fielder back over by the warning track, and he makes the play. Matthew gave that one a pretty good ride out to center field. Nonetheless, it is still an F8. Reminds me of one of my favorite Five Finger Death Punch albums. Shout out to you if you know who Five Finger Death Punch is, and if you're a Five Finger Death Punch fan. Here is Mahi Du Tabata, and Mahi takes a breaking pitch that misses the zone and makes it 1-0. And now with the 1-0, swing and a miss from Mahi makes it 1-1. Now with the 1-1, bouncer to the plate makes it 1-2. Oh, sorry, 2-1, not 1-2. 2-1. Mahi. Awaiting now is 2-1. In there for a strike. And so now with the 2-2, Mahi awaits. Here it comes. Swing and a miss there, and that'll end the inning. And so that is the first strikeout by any Ohlone College batter, and it comes in the home half of the fourth inning. We're going to head to the top half of the fifth. Score is 3-2 Renegades, and we'll be back after this break.
I tell my son, I love you every single day. Now, my dad has never said that to me. Not because he doesn't love me, but because culturally it wasn't comfortable for him. Now that he's a grandfather, he says, I love you to my son every time he sees him. My advice to all the fathers out there, forget the cultural restrictions. They grow up way too fast for you to waste even a single precious moment.
All right, and we are back here. Griffin Allen's still in for Ohlone College as he's going to face the batter, number 16, Nathan Campos Jaramillo. And the first pitch from Allen is fouled off to the right side. So with the 0-1, it is outside for a ball, makes it 1-1. And Griffin, with his 1-1, it's a breaking pitch that misses the zone. Makes it now 2-1. Now with the 2-1, it has popped up to left field and deep. Looks like it's going to stay in the park, though, as Nino ranges all the way back to the warning track and records the first out. And so the new batter, first pitch swinging there from Ramirez up the middle, and it is an automatic out. Calvillo able to make a really nice play there and get it to first in time for the second out. So this top of the 5th inning is flying right by now. And the next batter up is going to be number 36, Anthony Yepes from Grand Terrence. 6'1" freshman right-hander from weighing in 145 pounds. Takes a first pitch for a strike. Now with his 0-1. Waiting from Griffin. Here it comes. Inside, Griffin trying to make a play there. Calvillo running on his horse, making a running play for the final out. What a job by Cameron Calvillo. And Nino Nystrom and Aracati are all going to be due up in the home half of the 5th inning. And we will be there in just 30 seconds after this break. You are listening to Ohlone College baseball action live on the Ohlone College Broadcasting YouTube channel.
Hey guys, it's me, Isabella Gomez, in for Smokey Bear because he's got more to say than just...
Only you can prevent wildfires.
Like, if you're outside enjoying a barbecue, don't let a hamburger distract you from fire safety. Make sure you aren't dumping your hot coals or ashes onto the ground because that could start a wildfire. So take wildfire prevention seriously and let's save the world one day at a time. Juntos con Smokey Bear, podemos hacerlo. Go to smokeybear.com to learn more about wildfire prevention.
On average, a couple of hundred. Today we got 105. Oh, I don't even. You know, it's funny. When I mute my microphone, it isn't like my original microphone that I originally used, but all of last season and part of these fall seasons for these fall sports. When I actually mute it, I can no longer hear myself playing back through the microphone. That was a feature that my old microphone didn't have. So it's kind of funny that I completely forgot to mute my microphone as we went to the break. But here now is Nino. So he takes a pitch. Too far inside for a ball. Pitcher is still Jacob Woods for San Bernardino. And Nino is able to foul off his 1-0 to the right side. Out of play, so he's going to stay alive here. Nino is 1 for 2 today. And he scored his last time on base, which was in the 3rd inning. He was the second of 2 runs. As this is on the ground to the shortstop, makes a tough play, throws it to first in time for the out. That's that good old 6-3 right there. And here now is Nystrom, and in 2 at-bats he's been hit twice by a pitch. So no batting average, but a 1,000 on-base percentage. Hey, that looks good on the old stat sheet. Although I imagine his left shoulder does not want to get hit by another fastball. So here we go. As this is a breaking pitch in there for a strike. As this is line to the left side, jumping play from the shortstop, not able to keep it or to bring it in though. He's able to stop its momentum a little bit, and it's only going to be a single for Nystrom. But that has to feel good for him as it's his first base hit of the game. And here now is number 5, Jaden Arakaki. And I believe that we are going to have a pitching change here. And yes, indeed, we will have a pitching change. And that'll do it for the starting pitcher, Jacob Woods, who had himself a really, really solid game, all things considered, surrendering 5 hits and 3 runs. His defense making 1 error behind him. And no, as it looked like a relief pitcher was coming out of the bullpen, but now he's all right. There we go. Now he's on his way in. Okay, almost faked me out there. But yeah, so Jacob Woods, not a bad outing from him, but could have been a lot better. Could have been a lot worse. He was able to minimize damage with the bases loaded and no outs, only surrendering 2 runs in the 3rd inning, and so. Now it's up to the rest of the team to try and pick him up here in this 1-run game. We'll get you the new pitcher after the break in 30 seconds.
Where's your emergency?
Everyone's on their way. What happened? Your friend's not breathing. She's dead? Yes, please get my mom and dad. Oh my God!
All right, with Tokyo Drift playing, we are back with more Ohlone College baseball action, and it's going to be Nicholas Salgado, and he's a left-handed pitcher from Canyon Springs in Moreno Valley. He is your new pitcher for San Bernardino Valley. As he is facing a left-hander in Jaden Arakaki, and Jaden is 0 for 2 on the afternoon, but he has a sacrifice fly as he takes a pitch outside for a ball, and here comes his 1-0. He's got a runner at first. I completely forgot to add that onto the graphics there. Boom, light up first base. And now with the 1-0, it's outside and it's 2-0 as the entire softball team is walking behind me. How y'all doing? 2-0 now. On the outside, in there for a strike. You see, and this is, again, what I've been talking about, is just the support from the entire athletics department. Every single team is always coming to these games and coming to support. They are loud, they are proud, and they wear their colors with some significant pride for sure. So now with the 2-1, Here comes the Jaden inside, and Nino's gonna steal uncontested. No, it's not Nino, sorry. Nystrom gonna steal uncontested, safe at second. Oh, goodness. All right. Pitch was called a strike, though, so it's 2-2 to Jaden now, with a runner at second and only one out. Jaden awaits. Here it comes. Breaking pitch, line in the left center field, and it is caught by the left fielder. Caught too much air there. I don't know why I blanked out. It was caught by McQueen, the left fielder. And there are now 2 outs, and here is now Cameron Calvillo. And Cameron Calvillo, of course, was one of the better left-handed, or one of the best hitters against left-handed pitching. That's what I'm trying to say there. Last season against Ohlone College, and they definitely need him to emerge here. Fastball challenge inside, misses the zone, and it's going to make it 1-0. As Cameron swings and fouls off his 1-0 to the left side. Makes it 1-1. And now Cam awaiting his 1-1. And he's got very good speed with Nystrom at second base. Salgado with a breaking ball in there for a strike. Wow. Beautiful pitch there from Salgado. Makes it 1-2. And Joe Silva would be due up for the Renegades if he has an at-bat here. It's on the ground to the third baseman and throws it to first in time for the out, and that'll do it. So the Renegades will strand one runner and head to the top half of the 6th inning, leading by a score of 3-2. And we'll be back in 30 seconds.
Jordan knows he shouldn't eat this entire bowl of nachos, but tonight he's earned that right, because a few hours ago in the middle of happy hour, he recognized a sign, not from the gods or a bolt of lightning, but from a double heart, a kissy face, and a fourth ha in ha ha ha. That's when Jordan knew he was buzzed. So when it was time to go, he got a ride home instead of driving. Be a legend like Jordan. Recognize your buzzed warning signs and get a ride home. Buzz driving is drunk driving.
All right, folks, and we are back. We got a new pitcher to tell you about. His name is Ethan Stout. And Stout, this will be his second appearance. He's pitched through 2 1/3, 771 Ks through 9, and no ERA on the season so far. Only his second appearance, so of course those stats aren't really going to matter too much to people listening, but still got to read them. As this is a line drive high and deep to left field. Nino jumps at the wall, but it is gone. And Alexander Jarado, the catcher, as that was an absolute nuke off of his bat over the 347 sign in left field. It is his first home run of the season, and this ties the game. Wow. And the new batter now is going to be number 5, Ryan Callanan. And first pitch is a strike to him, but Ethan Stout on the first pitch coming out of the pen gets the result that he was hoping to avoid in his entire outing. Now with the 0-1, it bounces to the plate, so here now is his 1-1. Swing and a miss there. Callanan wanted it, and he swung hard at it. It's going to make the count 1-2 now. The 2-2 bounces to the plate and gets away from Wood. However, it doesn't really matter too much because there's no runners on, but it's going to make it now 2-2. You know, and it's funny too because a pitch before that home run, well, literally before that home run, a moment before it, I turned to swing and a miss there. Ethan Stout comes back with a strikeout. I turned to Julie Marshall, the head coach of the softball team, and I said, I hate close games. And literally one pitch later, we find out why. Michael McQueen now up. This is his 4th at-bat of the game, and we are flying through this. We're back up to the top of the order again here for San Bernardino. And there's a breaking pitch from Stout that misses the zone. Let's see his pitch repertoire. As this is line to the left side, foul, but that had the home run distance. And so 1-1 inside, almost hit him, so makes it 2-1. And Stout has a fastball, curveball, slider, and changeup. So it's a 4-pitch repertoire for him as he misses the zone, makes it 3-1. And so I want to send individual shout-outs. I see Ish, Bella, who has just celebrated her 19th birthday, as... No, that is not a walk. My goodness, my bad there. Strike called there on the 3-1 pitch that was inside to McQueen. And so now a 3-2. Stout kicks and deals. Fouls it off to the right side. So yeah, we got Bella, the third baseman for the Ohlone College softball team. It was her 19th birthday yesterday. I see Ish over there and Courtney Bowden, Letty, as well as Karina, and then Ashley Becknell to my right as Ethan Stout comes back with a strikeout again. 2 straight Ks swinging there, and there are 2 outs now in the inning. The wind is deciding to say hello at the worst possible time as Milko Flores is now in, grounds it over to Kyle Olympia, who throws it to first in time for the final out. So we'll head into the bottom half of the 6th inning. Renegades and SBVC tied at 3. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
I tell my son, I love you every single day. Now, my dad has never said that to me. Not because he doesn't love me, but because culturally it wasn't comfortable for him. Now that he's a grandfather, he says, I love you to my son every time he sees him. My advice to all the fathers out there, forget the cultural restrictions. They grow up way too fast for you to waste even a single precious moment.
All right, and we are back with more Ohlone College baseball action. I see a familiar name in the comment section. It's Max Gonzalez. He was a starting pitcher last year for Ohlone College. Max, I hope you're doing well, my friend. To answer your question, it was Griffin Allen and then now Ethan Stout. I'm not sure if you know those two guys. They are brand new players, but those are the two pitchers who have pitched for Ohlone College. Still the pitcher in relief here for San Bernardino is Salgado, and coming in now to hit for the Renegades is going to be Kyle Olympia. Due up for the Renegades is Olympia, Wood, and Leiterman, as Olympia takes first strike there. Correction. It's a pinch hitter, and it's Shea Upton. He's in for Olympia. As he takes inside, and it's a ball. So here now is Shea Upton. And Upton batting at .286 to start this game. He is down 0-2. As I thought it was a 1-2 or 1-1 on his 0-2, bounces to the plate, makes it 1-2 now. Now Upton takes a fastball in there for a strike, and he'll be called looking there. So mark that on your scorecard as a backwards K. And I think, no, Upton came in for Silva. So, goodness. This is why you need to have detailed notes, my friends. So Upton came in for Silva, and now Olympia is up to hit. As Olympia takes first pitch out of the zone, and it's going to make it 0-1 or 1-0, and now the 1-0 somehow misses the zone. That looked like a perfect pitch. I'm even marking it as a strike on the graphic. That looked like a perfect pitch, but no, says the home plate umpire. 2-0. Here it comes. Line in the center field, and that is going to be caught by the center fielder. What a play there. A diving play by Jaramillo, and that'll make it 2 outs now in the inning. So now here is Nathan Wood. As Wood takes the first pitch, called a ball, makes it 1-0. Trying to mark the scorecard all right. I'm doing this for the first time calling a game. I scored my first official scorer game, if you will, quote unquote, with softball this past Thursday. Did not go according to plan, but it was still fun. As Nathan Wood takes on the outside corner, makes it 2-0. I want to say we have almost 300 people who's come in to listen live here at Ohlone College as Nathan fouls off his 2-0 to the screen, makes it 2-1. Almost 300 people coming into this community college live stream baseball game. So thank you all so much, and let's keep the interactions going. Here's your 2-1. In there for a strike. And so now the 2-2 with 2 outs. Nathan Wood, who is 1 for 2 today with a triple, RBI triple, mind you. Looking to try and get on base. He fouls it off to the screen. Makes it 2-2. Ray or Joey have not pitched yet. Although Joey's no longer watching from the stand, so I imagine his number might be called soon. Here's your 2-2. Swing and a miss there from Nathan Wood. And so the Renegades go down quietly after surrendering the lead in the top half of the 6th inning. We're going to head to the top half of the 7th inning. The score is tied at 3. We'll be back in 30 seconds with more Ohlone College baseball action live from the Ohlone College Broadcasting YouTube channel.
Hey guys, it's me, Isabella Gomez, in for Smokey Bear because he's got more to say than just...
Only you can prevent wildfires.
Like, if you're outside enjoying a barbecue, don't let a hamburger distract you from fire safety. Make sure you aren't dumping your hot coals or ashes onto the ground because that could start a wildfire. So take wildfire prevention seriously and let's save the world one day at a time. Juntos con Smokey Bear, podemos hacerlo. Go to smokeybear.com to learn more about wildfire prevention.
All right, and we are back here with more Ohlone College baseball action live on the Ohlone College Broadcasting YouTube channel. Ethan Stout is still pitching for the Renegades as he throws a first pitch fastball in there for a strike, and it's going to make it 0-1 now. The new batter for SBVC is going to be Andrew Griffin. Griffin takes on the outside corner, makes it 1-1. Griffin is DHing today. And the 1-2, or the 1-1 is in there for a strike. I've been cutting out. Here, let me take a look. As Stout goes to the outside, and it's a ball. Makes it 2-2. I'm going to mute myself for just a second here. Here for San Bernardino. As Stout goes back on the outside corner and misses the zone. 3-2. 3-2. Not sure, Allison. I think it might have been just a slight issue just for a moment as the 3-2 is missed on the outside corner and Griffin is going to walk. If it keeps happening, Allison, be sure to let me know. But just refresh your device real quick, just to be sure as well. And here now is Samora. As Samora takes, and apparently it missed the zone, makes it 1-0. And now Stout gets a target set outside from Nathan Wood. Here it comes. In there for a strike. Shout out to my brother Biniam. Awesome, Chris. Gotta love having families listen in. You know, Allison, of course, and you now, Chris. Welcome to the family. Welcome to the Ohlone College family. As Stout inside on the ground, and it is going to be a base hit. So that's going to be a single now for Zamora, and coming in now is going to be number 16, Nathan Campos Jaramillo. And Jaramillo has himself a pretty important at-bat here. He can break this game wide open if he finds a gap. Ethan Stout got to do exactly what his last name suggests. Got to get Stout up here on the mound, come up with a really good at-bat here, and produce an out by any means necessary as the first pitch is missed. Makes it 1-0. The runners are Griffin and Zamora. As the 1-0 is in there for a strike. Now listen, if you're still listening, is the connection good now, or everything all good? Want to make sure that there's still good connection. It looks like everything is okay on my end, but just want to make sure. 1-1. Here it comes. It's a double steal miscommunication, and we got a runner in a rundown at going to third. Calvillo's going to tag him out, and that will be the first out of the inning. So there was a miscommunication there in the signs from San Bernardino Valley, and runner at first ended up moving or stealing on the play, but the runner at second, I guess, did not see the sign or read a different sign and stayed right where he was. So he ended up moving, and he was tagged out on the rundown. So now it's 2-1 with one out and a runner at second. This is popped up to the left side. Nino having trouble with it. Backpedaling makes the play. Runner's going to tag up here, and he's going to be safe at third. And again, I mean, I will say, if you're going to play in the outfield here at Ohlone College, you have to have strong eyes. That, you know, for all intents and purposes, looks like a routine play, but the sun is setting right in front of the outfielders, especially for the left fielders. It is setting right in their face, and it is overbearing. And Nino doing a good job fighting the sun, able to make that play there. I imagine his eyes are stained as now he's putting his glove up to try and shield himself from the sunlight. But he makes the play and gets the second out of the inning, which is the most important out right now. Now, any out gets him out of the inning. As the count is now 1-0 as Stout delivers on the outside corner for a ball. Here comes the 1-0. It is lined to the right side, and Mahi is chasing after it, but he cannot catch up to it. Over his head, it's an RBI double, and Santa Barbara is going to, or San Bernardino, goodness sakes. San Bernardino is going to take the lead. Oh my goodness. I just ruined that one. It was Juan Ramirez there on the RBI double. Thank you, Allison. Don't apologize. I always want to make sure that the connection is good, because if it's not, then I need to know. So always make sure to let me know if the connection is having trouble, as the 0-0 is in there for a strike. New batter is going to be number 36, Anthony Yepes. And the 0-1 is a fastball apparently too low. Makes it 1-1. So now with the 1-1, Stout kicks and deals. Slider to the right side. Mahi is there. And that'll do it. Ohlone College now trails by 1 as we head to the bottom half of the 7th inning. Score is 4-3 in favor of San Bernardino Valley College. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Hey guys, it's me, Isabella Gomez, filling in for Smokey Bear because he's got more to say than just...
Only you can prevent wildfires.
Like, if you're outside enjoying a barbecue, don't let a hamburger distract you from fire safety. Make sure you aren't dumping your hot coals or ashes onto the ground because that could start a wildfire. So take wildfire prevention seriously and let's save the world one day at a time. Juntos con Smokey Bear, podemos hacerlo. Go to smokeybear.com to learn more about wildfire prevention.
All right, and we are back here with more Ohlone College baseball action from the Ohlone College Broadcasting YouTube channel. 2 up is Lighterman, Mahi, and Nino, and this is the most important inning right now as the Renegades are running out of outs. They have 9 outs remaining in this game, and they trail by 1 run after a 1 RBI double from Ramirez, the second baseman, that put San Bernardino up by a score of 4-3 as Matt is hit by a pitch on the foot and he is going to go to first base. And that is the most important base runner right now of the game for either team. It's most important for San Bernardino because they need to make sure that he does not come across the plate and score. And it's even more crucial for Ohlone College because they need that runner to score. Here comes Mahi Tabata. With the runner at first, it'll be a great time try and find a gap as Mahi takes a fastball in the outside corner for a ball, makes it 1-0. Mahi is 2 for 3 with 2 singles and a strikeout. He scored in the 3rd inning. It was the first of 2 runs scored in the 3rd inning. 1-0. Mahi takes for a strike there. Looked like a changeup. Salgado is still the pitcher for San Bernardino as a pickoff play to no avail to the right side there. Does not get Matt. And Matt, who has had a stolen base in this game already, it'd be a perfect time to try and dial one up, and I imagine that that's why San Bernardino is trying to pick him off so constantly. And this is a passed ball here. Matt saw it the entire way and is able to move up to second. What a play there. A bouncer to the plate, actually, not a pass ball. I don't want to make the wrong call there. A bouncer to the plate. Catcher Gerardo lost control of it. And so now you got a runner in scoring position here on a 2-1 count. And Mahi just needs to find a gap here to score Matt. Here we go. On the outside corner, and it's ball 3. And I imagine that San Bernardino probably does not want to give Mahi a chance to hit here. And they got the lefty versus lefty matchup, or no, Nino is coming up actually, so that's not a lefty versus lefty. It's still a righty versus lefty. So, I mean, you got to go after him here as Mahi, line drive to deep left. If it stays fair, it's gone. It is foul. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Mahi almost just blew the roof off this place. And all it is a long strike, as that would have definitely put Ohlone College in the lead. It was over the wall. It could have even hit the foul pole. Oh, man. Mahi now with a 3-2. Let's see if he can dial up a little Jaden Shepard here. Jaden Shepard fouled off a pitch to deep left that would have been gone. The very next pitch, he hit a home run in Game 3 against Los Medanos in the Super Regional Finals last year. Let's see if Mahi has that in him. Here we go. This one to deep right field. It is at the wall, and it's going to bounce behind, right at the wall there. It's going to be a double for Mahi. Matt's going to come in to score, and this game is tied as Mahi almost caught napping there at second base, able to score the run and tie this game. And now here is Nino. As this is a brand new ball game, and Mahi Tabata once again is the hero for the Ohlone College Renegades. He's making himself a well-known presence for this home crowd. He's hit 2 home runs at home, and now with a really, really crucial RBI double, and we have a pitching change. We'll tell you about the new pitcher after this break. You are listening to Ohlone College Baseball Action live on the Ohlone College Broadcasting YouTube channel. Don't go anywhere yet. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Jordan knows he shouldn't eat this entire bowl of nachos, but tonight he's earned that right, because a few hours ago in the middle of happy hour, he recognized a sign, not from the gods or a bolt of lightning, but from a double heart, a kissy face, and a 4th ha in ha ha ha. That's when Jordan knew he was buzzed. So when it was time to go, he got a ride home instead of driving. Be a legend like Jordan. Recognize your buzzed warning signs and get a ride home. Buzz driving is drunk driving.
And the new pitcher for the visiting San Bernardino Valley College is going to be number 4, Anthony Hernandez, a right-handed pitcher. He's a left-handed hitter and a right-handed pitcher, kind of like me. I throw right-handed, but I hit left-handed, except, you know, Anthony's actually good at baseball, and I'm not, so there's that, too. Weighing in 170 pounds, sophomore from Redlands East Valley in Redlands. And he's going to inherit a runner at second with Nino up. And it's a first pitch that missed the zone, so it's going to make it 1-0. Nino, a right-hander, facing a right-handed pitcher. Here comes a breaking pitch in there for a strike.
100% up. Yeah.
375 viewers. Thank you all so much for joining us. Once again, if you didn't hear us before, we are going to be going on the road with the Ohlone College softball team this upcoming Tuesday, and there's a chance, very, very good chance, that will be streamed online for y'all. It will be a doubleheader at 2 p.m. and 12 p.m. and 2 p.m. as Nino swings and misses at his 1-1, makes it 1-2. Yeah, 12 p.m.'s first pitch for the first game, second game, first pitch scheduled for 2 p.m. Although that second game scheduled to, or a little bit of a tentative change as Nino pops this one out to deep center field. Under it is the center fielder. Mahi's going to tag up, and he instinctively decides to go back to second there. So an unproductive out, exactly what the doctor ordered for San Bernardino and for Ohlone College. A little bit of bad fortunes there. And here is Jackson Nystrom. He's 1 for 1 with 2 hit by pitch. As there's a swing and a miss there from Jackson. Makes it 0-1. So anyways, that's all I was saying. The second game, it's subject to change depending on how long the first game goes. But you can find those games here if we do end up streaming them. Will be a Valentine's Day special with the softball team, as this is a bouncer to the plate, and Mahi is not going to be able to move up 90 feet as the catcher Gerardo is able to keep it in front of him. Makes it 1-1. Now with the 1-1, here it comes. Line to the left side, diving play by the third baseman, and he is able to catch it. That is Samora there on the diving play for the second out. What a job. And coming into the game for the first time since tearing his PCL, let's give a big round of applause to Stevie Hom. Wow. This is absolutely awesome. The first time Stevie Hom is coming to the plate since tearing his PCL, and this home crowd is getting behind him here as Stevie swings and misses there at his first pitch, breaking pitch, makes it 0-1. And honestly, if I had to say anything at all, Stevie really, it has to be one of the most fundamental pieces of this team that has stayed from last year's team. As this is on the ground, through the infield for a base hit. Mahi's being waved home. The throw is not in time. And Stevie Hom is back, everybody. Welcome back, Stevie Hom. An RBI single in his first at-bat back from the torn PCL. Scores Mahi.
Good job, Steve. Way to do your job.
And the Renegades are going to take the lead here as Stevie is going to come out. Pinch running for Stevie is going to be Josh Allegarin. Unbelievable. Welcome home, Stevie Hom. And Josh is going to steal automatically here. The throw back to second is high, in time for the out. Wow, how about that back and forth? So that'll do it as we will head to the 8th inning. The score is 5-4 Renegades.
I tell my son, I love you every single day. Now, my dad has never said that to me. Not because he doesn't love me, but because culturally it wasn't comfortable for him. Now that he's a grandfather, he says, I love you to my son every time he sees him. My advice to all the fathers out there, forget the cultural restrictions. They grow up way too fast for you to waste even a single precious moment.
All right, fans, welcome back to the Ohlone College Broadcasting YouTube channel. Ohlone College baseball action live here on the Ohlone College Broadcasting YouTube channel. Got a new pitcher to tell you about. It's Luke Giada, and Luke is coming in for his third appearance on the season. He is 0-1 on the season. He's pitched through 5 1/2. He's given up 3 hits, 3 runs. All 3 are earned. 3 walks, 6 strikeouts. Ks through 9 of 9.53 and a ERA of 4.76. Of course, you know, Ks through 9 and ERA doesn't really matter too much early on in the season. It's still a formality that we have to go over as you know.
I tell my son,
as these stats are a bit inflated due to the little amount of pitches or little amount of innings thrown. As Luke, his first pitch missed the zone. Now this second pitch is bounced to the left side, and Olympia has it, throws it to first in time. We got some defensive changes to tell you about here at Ohlone College. For the infield, playing at third base now is going to be number 13, Shea Upton. And playing in center field now is going to be Josh Allegarin. And Luke, with his 0-0, misses the zone, so I'll just keep that 1-0 there. Bounces to the plate. Doesn't look like there are any other changes. There is another change. It is Will Lindbergh who is at left field now. As the 1-0 misses the zone, it is 2-0. So the defensive changes is Lindbergh in left field, as this is popped straight up and out of play. And Nathan Wood had a few choice words with some of the players on the San Bernardino bench. Just, you know, just good, just some good competition, that's all. They're talking that talk, you know. It's a nice fun little back and forth game between these two teams. So, yeah, of course, emotions are probably running high. They got 2 more games left after this. So, officially, Lindbergh, Josh, and Upton are the changes in left, center, and first, respectively. As Luke comes back with a strike there, makes it 2-2. Swing and a miss there, and that will do it. For David Melton, as he strikes out there. And there are 2 outs there are 2 outs now in this inning. Luke comes back with a breaking pitch. They're in there for a strike. The batter now is going to be number 1, Michael McQueen. We're back at the top of the order again. I feel like I'm saying that every half inning. McQueen awaits his 0-1. It is lined up the middle. Luke barehands it, but it gets away from him. Cameron tried to play it, but there was never going to be a play there. It's an infield single for McQueen. And so now Luke facing the next batter. In there for a strike. The new batter is number 13, Melker Flores. And the count is now 0-1. 5-4 is the score as Luke steps off. Here it comes. In there for a strike. Makes it 0-2. Flores. Awaiting his 0-2. It is fouled off to the right side. Luke, now with his 0-2. Here it comes. It is lined to the right side for a base hit. And so now we're going to have 2 runners on at second and first, being McQueen and Flores, with the DH Griffin coming up in a huge spot here. Go, Luke! And now Andrew Griffin takes on the outside corner, called a strike. Everybody knows who I'm rooting for here. I'm an Ohlone College student, and I'm on the Ohlone College Broadcasting YouTube channel, but that has not been called a strike at all this entire afternoon. 0-1 now. Inside, and it's fouled off. So the count is now 0-2. I'll just say that one time and move on. But yeah, bit of a questionable call. Now with the 0-2, Luke awaiting the sign, and he gets it from Nathan Wood. It's targeted outside, goes inside, and fouled off by Griffin. And so now Luke, with another 0-2, steps off. And I mean, as a baseball fan, what else do you want from this game? There's been some really good action from both teams, and it's been back and forth all day long with 2 teams that absolutely desperately need a win to turn around their seasons. As Griffin is hit on the inside there, right off the hands, and he is going to be awarded first base. He double clutched there as if he was going to try and go around to swing, but he didn't end up swinging. Hit him right on the hands, and so that's going to be a hit by pitch. And Nathan Wood doesn't really like the call, as TC Fairfield is now going to come to the plate and have a conference with Luke, who was just rolling to start this top half of the 8th. But now is in trouble here with 2 outs and the bases loaded. This is a 1-run game, though, so really any runners on, still a really, really, like, scary situation for Ohlone College, or really for anybody that might be in the lead in this type of a game. I mean, we've seen that these offenses are striking, and they're striking fast with some ferocity. And so here we go. The most important at-bat of the game is now. And the first pitch is fouled off to the left side for strike 1. Ignacio Zamora is up now. And he is the most important batter of this game. Top of the 8th inning, bases loaded, 1-run game, Renegades lead. San Bernardino wants to knock on the door here, as Luke is going to step off in the count 0-1, with the wind noticeably pushing out to center field as judged by our American flag in left center. Here it comes, pitch inside, and it hit him. And Luke will surrender the tying run. And the score is now 5-5. So another lead change is here now is number 16, Nathan Campos Jaramillo. And we are all tied here at 5. Luke kicks and deals, fastball, fouled off to the left side. And so now with the 0-1, Luke gets the sign from Nathan Wood. Here it comes. Inside, almost hit him again. 1-1 now. Nathan not really crowding the plate too much. Giving a couple of inches off the batter's box. When he puts his plant foot in front, though, kind of crowds it a little bit. So, got to be a little bit careful when you go inside, as he fouls off his 1-1, makes it 1-2. Got to be a little bit careful when he fouls it off, or when he puts his foot inside, though, and you're going inside, because he does get about maybe 2 more inches up to the plate with his plant foot. As this is on the ground, Calvillo has it, going to first in time for the out. And so we are going to head to the bottom half of the 8th inning, and this is all tied up at 5. Renegades got to try and get back on their horse. And to steal words, literally steal words from Stevie Hom, let's get on the board, Renegades. We'll be back in 30 seconds with more baseball action live on the Ohlone College Broadcasting YouTube channel.
Hey guys, it's me, Isabella Gomez, filling in for Smokey Bear because he's got more to say.
Only you can prevent wildfires.
Like, if you're outside enjoying a barbecue, don't let a hamburger distract you from fire safety. Make sure you aren't dumping your hot coals or ashes onto the ground because that could start a wildfire. So take wildfire prevention seriously and let's save the world one day at a time. Juntos con Smokey Bear, podemos hacerlo. Go to smokeybear.com to learn more about wildfire prevention.
All right, we are back on the Ohlone College Broadcasting YouTube channel. Still pitching is going to be Anthony Hernandez for San Bernardino Valley College. And I just said in a joking tone to Coach Julie Marshall, "Hey Julie, are we ever gonna have a normal game? I feel like I'm gonna ask this for the entire season, but are we ever gonna have a normal game?" She said, "No." So that's just really how it's been. Even for softball, I mean, nothing normal happened in softball this past weekend. Really, this past week, honestly, nothing normal happened. So, gotta love the chaos. Thrive in the chaos, enjoy the chaos, and here now is Cameron Calvillo to start the home half of the 8th inning. It's going to be Calvillo, Upton, and Olympia all due up. As Calvillo takes a strike there, it's 0-1, and here we go. And Calvillo was hit by a pitch there, and I want to quickly correct myself, actually. Salvador Villanueva is now the pitcher, a right-handed pitcher, 5'9", weighing at 145 pounds, freshman from Hillcrest in Riverside. He's the new pitcher now, so close the book on Anthony Hernandez. And here now is Shea Upton. So Shea gonna try and square up the bunt, and it's a line drive bunt that goes foul to the right side. Makes it 0-1. So now with the 0-1, Shea Upton. With Calvillo stealing and pops this one out to left field into foul territory, and the left fielder McQueen able to make a great running play over there to record the first out as it went into foul territory, and if he dropped it, it probably would have landed foul, most likely, but still able to get all the way out there and get the ball in quickly to not allow Calvillo to move up to first, and he was stealing on the play. So a really, really great play there from San Bernardino, and there is now one out here in the inning. And here now is Kyle Olympia as he takes for a ball. Now Olympia waiting his 1-0. Here it comes, it's inside. It's a fastball and he fouls it off to the left side. On deck will be Nathan Wood, and he's so far had himself a pretty good day. He's 1 for 3 with a triple and an RBI. And for Olympia, he is 0 for 2 with a hit by pitch. He scored after being hit by a pitch. He was actually the one who scored on the Nathan Wood triple. Now Olympia, the outside corner, takes for a ball, makes it 2-1. Now Olympia, with the wind kind of pushing out to left field, you can kind of hear it on my microphone. Here it comes, on the ground to the left side. Third baseman has it, throws it to second in time for the first. To first, safe. So mark that on your scorecard as a fielder's choice. And now here is Nathan Wood. And so Nathan has that right center field gap wide open, the same exact gap that he hit the triple to. I'm not sure if that's too much of a good idea there, as that's a bouncer to the plate, makes it 1-0. And Nathan Wood, I mean, I've talked about it a few times now. He's got surprisingly good speed for a catcher. I mean, even for a normal player, he's still got really good speed. But even for especially for a catcher, it's really impressive what he's able to do on the base pad. As it's 1-0. whose 1-0 is in there for a strike. He's got a couple of stolen bases and now a triple. That is the first triple of the season for Ohlone College. You would not expect a catcher to have the first triple. Maybe an outfielder. The 1-1 in there for a strike, swing and a miss from Nathan makes it 1-2. And Nathan in danger of striking out for a second time here. Got to try and get some bat-to-ball action. 1-2, here it comes. It's a slider that misses the zone. And Olympia kind of got a little bit far out on his lead there off of first base, and the throw back to first base was almost a wild throw. So now it's 2-2. After all that was averted. Villanueva kicks and deals. Check swing from Nathan, and it's fouled off to the right side. Oh, I can't even help but wonder what would have happened if he full swung through that. And so now here's your 2-2. There are 2 outs, mind you, not 1 out. Inside, did it hit Nathan? It did. And so Nathan is going to make his way aboard on a hit by pitch. Olympia is going to go to second. There are 2 outs now with Matthew Leiterman now up for the Renegades. And Leiterman was just hit by a pitch in the 7th inning. He came around to score. He was the first of 2 runs in the 7th inning. And he so far has not recorded a hit. He's 0 for 2 with a walk and a hit by pitch. As Leiterman takes for a strike there. Makes it 0-1. You have to think any contact here really that goes to the outfield could very much score a run. The outfielders all playing very deep here. So even a shallow base hit could score a run. As the 0-1 misses the zone and it's 1-1. Now that is a really deep depth. That's a lot of respect for Matt, who hasn't gotten a base hit. A lot of respect being shown by the outfield here for San Bernardino. They are definitely played way out there. So they take a couple of steps in now that I say that. Villanueva kicks and deals. It is behind Matt, and a wild pitch. Both runners are going to advance into scoring position, and it's 2-1 now. And so now definitely any base hit scores a run and puts the Renegades back in the lead here. But a gapper can most definitely score 2 runs. And now for a 2-1. Here it comes. Misses the zone, and it's 3-1. To answer your question, Miss Beltran, or Mr. or Miss Beltran, can't quite make out that first name, I'm sorry. Nicholas has not pitched yet. 3-1. Here it comes. It is popped up, and it is in play in foul territory to the left. The catcher coming in, and the third baseman coming in. It bounces right in front of the both of them. As it looked like it was angling into the dugout for Ohlone College, and none of the players in the dugout were moving away from that one. If it would have landed on one of in the dugout and potentially had landed on one of them, they would have just worn it. Now Matt with the 3-2. This is the most crucial pitch here. Here we go, 3-2. It is lined to center field. The center fielder is on it, and he has got it for the final out. So the Renegades are going to strand 2 in scoring position there. The 2 runners being Kyle Olympia and Nathan Wood. And we're going to head to the top end of the 9th inning. The score is tied at 5. We'll be back in 30 seconds with more Ohlone College baseball action live from the Ohlone College Broadcasting YouTube channel.
Where's your emergency?
Everyone's on their way. What happened? Your friend's not breathing. Yes, please get my mom and dad. Oh my God!
All right, folks, and we are in the 9th inning. Luke is still pitching for the Renegades. And coming up is Juan Ramirez. And Juan Ramirez is responsible for tying this game at 5. So here we go. He had an RBI double, as this is a fastball that misses the zone and makes it 1-0. Juan awaits from Luke. Here it comes. And it's to right field again. Mahi can't catch up to it. He makes a diving play, but he can't keep it in front of him either. Ramirez is rounding second and heading to third, and he's going to have a stand-up triple. He decides to slide anyway for some style, and that is your go-ahead run at third base. Oh my goodness. Juan Ramirez again with a mid-swing adjustment in his hands, able to drive it out to right field again, and able to get himself another just wonderful base hit. And that's another extra base hit. Originally it was a double, I believe in the 7th inning, that tied this game. Now a triple, and wow, that is one heck of a play from him. And so we got a pinch hitter now coming into the game. It's going to be Jason DVR, or Del VR. I keep on saying DVR. I said that when I was practicing that name earlier today in the comm lab. Shout out to my teachers in the comm lab, my friends in the comm lab, if you guys might be listening. Love you guys. Jason Del VR. He plays first base. He's 6'1", 200-pound freshman from Sentinel in Corona. And he lines this one into the gap into right center field. It is going to get down for a base hit. No, he did not. Mahi makes a diving play. Wow, what a job by Mahi. But nonetheless, it is a sacrifice fly, and San Bernardino Valley has just taken the lead. So Mahi makes a wonderful diving play, but it all goes for naught as San Bernardino has just pulled ahead here 6-5, and the Renegades now have 3 outs to try and match it or take the lead themselves and walk it off. Got to limit the damage here with Alexander Javarado coming up now, and he takes it on the outside corner for a ball. Now with the 1-0 on the ground to Calvillo at short, and he makes the play there for the second out of the inning. And now batting is going to be number 2, David Melton. Due up for the Renegades is going to be Mahi, Nino, and Nystrom. So if you want anybody in the 9th inning to come up for the Renegades in such a huge spot, those are the guys that you want coming up. So that's a first pitch strike there, David Melton. So the Renegades have the heart of the order coming up, and they can definitely strike and score runs. They got to limit the damage here and get out of this half inning. 0-1 from Luke, here it comes. Just missed the zone. It's a fastball that really has just been a bit of an iffy corner in this game so far for both sides. No is the answer on this pitch. Now with the 1-1, Luke winds up and now throws. Swing and a miss there from Melton. Nonetheless, this has been one heck of a game, and whoever ends up coming out on top in this game will definitely have earned it. And there's no questions about it. As Luke kicks and deals, bouncer to the plate there, and he lost his cap. It was funny, Ethan Metters was a bullpen pitcher from last year. He used to lose his cap all the time out there in his windup. Here's your 2-2 from Luke. Fastball, and it just misses the zone on the outside and low. Makes it 3-2. Now with the 3-2, here it comes. Too high, and Luke loses his cap again. Is that not ball 4? That is not ball 4, I guess, huh? So that was ball 3 that was just thrown. I thought, yeah, that's ball 4. That's ball 4. Yeah, all right. Everybody seems to have forgotten the count there. So I could have swore I saw the home plate umpire say 3-2 before that last pitch, and it was a ball. So yeah, that was ball 4, and it's a walk for Melton. Luke tests the runner. Melton back at first to no avail. Michael McQueen is back up, and guess what? I just said that we were in the top of the order last half inning, and now I'm saying it again. We are back at the top of the order. Man, how many times have we cycled through this order? 6 times now? I think that that's the correct number there, as McQueen takes his 0-0, and it's missed for a ball, so it's 1-0 now. Luke now awaits the sign, gets it, and throws, and it's too low again. And Luke has lost the strike zone as of late. Now needs to get back into it. He's thrown 4 straight balls now. Got to get back in the zone here. 2-0, and it's fouled off. That's one way to get back into it. Well-executed pitch there. Would have been called a strike for sure. But it was fouled off by Michael McQueen. And now McQueen still ahead in the count, 2-1. McQueen. Breaking pitch that somehow missed the zone. And, I mean, again, I'll say this once. That's been called a strike all day. It's been inconsistent for both sides. So here's your 3-1. Fastball in there for a strike, and that's the exact same spot. So that time it was a fastball, though. It was not a breaking pitch. Luke tried him with the changeup and did not get the strike. So here's your 3-2. Inside, ball 4. So now coming to the plate is going to be Melchor Flores. He's got 2 runners on now. With 2 out. Luke kicks and deals. Fastball, and it's lined to left field for a base hit. McQueen is being rounded around third. The throw is offline, and now Flores is going to go to third there on the throw back to home. So another run is going to score. It is 7-5. And now the runner at first moves up to second. No, you got to go back, son. I'm sorry. You can take the runner at third, but the runner at first needs to stay where he's at. Runner's at the corners now with 2 outs. And 7-5, San Bernardino Valley. And they are coming up with a big upset right now. Here now is Andrew Griffin. And Coach Curran wants to have a conversation. No, he's going to be calling for Luke. To make a pitching change, and we'll tell you about the new pitcher in just a moment when we come back from this break.
Hey guys, it's me, Isabella Gomez, filling in for Smokey Bear. He's got more to say than just...
Only you can prevent wildfires.
Like, if you're outside enjoying a barbecue, don't let a hamburger distract you from fire safety. Make sure you aren't dumping your hot coals or ashes onto the ground because that could start a wildfire. So take wildfire prevention seriously, and let's save the world one day at a time. Juntos con Smokey Bear, podemos hacerlo. Go to smokeybear.com to learn more about wildfire prevention.
All right, and we are back with more Ohlone College baseball action live on the Ohlone College Broadcasting YouTube channel. This is Armando Galan. You are listening to Ohlone College baseball action live on the Ohlone College Broadcasting YouTube channel. The new pitcher is going to be Cameron Calvillo. This will be his first appearance as a pitcher on the season. He did come in technically in a mop-up role for Los Medanos, so technically second appearance actually. Came up in a mop-up role against Los Medanos in the top of the 9th inning. We ran out of daylight though, and he didn't even record an out after surrendering 2 base runners. So he's going to inherit bases, runners at the corners with 2 outs here, and he is going to be asked to get 1 out in relief and head into the home half in the 9th inning where Ohlone College is going to really need to score some runs here. And this is a bouncer to the left side. Olympia has it, throws it to first in time for the out, and that is exactly what the Renegades needed. Out of the bullpen from Cameron Calvillo. 1 pitch, 1 out. We are heading to the home half in the 9th inning. And the Renegades have 3 outs to score 2 runs or better. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Luke!
911, where's your emergency?
Everyone's on their way. What happened? Your friend's not breathing.
And here we are in the home half of the 9th inning. It's rally time or go home time for the Renegades. Mahi Tabata is in, and he takes a strike on the outside corner, makes it 0-1. The Renegades need to plate 2 of them to tie this game. Plate 1 more for the win. As the 0-1 is outside for a ball, makes it 1-1. Due up is going to be Mahi, Nino, and Nystrom. Mahi swings and misses there. Looks like a sinker. Makes it 1-2. Pitcher is still Salvador Villanueva for San Bernardino Valley. Here's your 1-2. It is lined into the gap in left field. The left fielder's on it, and McQueen has it for the first out. And McQueen has really played exceptionally in left field today. As a lot of times opposing players have trouble trying to find consistency in left field with the sun setting in their face, but McQueen has had no such trouble. And now here is Will Lindbergh. And he is in place for Nino. And Nino's afternoon is over. Lindbergh, behind in the count 0-1, takes an 0-1 pitch for a ball, makes it 1-1. Now the 1-1 to Lindbergh. Got to try and find a way to get on base here as that bounces to the plate. Makes it 2-1. Now Lindbergh with a 2-1, lines this one high and deep to right field. If it stays fair, it's gone. Bye, baby. And this is a 1-run game as Will Lindbergh has just gone deep for his first home run of the year and his first base hit of the season. No bigger time than this one. It is now 7-6, and we are once again in a 1-run game. And here now is Emmett Finney. And Emmett Finney, of course, hit a huge home run against Los Medanos, and we would need him to hit another one here. Fastball challenge on the outside corner for a strike. That would have been the pitch right there to do it with. Now Finney awaits his 0-1. It is a breaking pitch to the left side. It's going to stay fair. And Finney running down the line, and he is safe at first base. The throw was bounced to first base. And now the winning run will service as Josh Allegarin, who is coming in now in place of Stevie Hom and Arakaki's position. As a pickoff play to first base to no avail there. And Josh, who is a left-handed hitter, facing a right-handed pitcher. This favors Josh, who has immaculate speed as a base runner. As he lines this one to right field, right at the right fielder for the out. Oh! Beautiful contact off the bat, but right into the glove of Callahan. and it is all up now to Cameron Calvillo. And Cameron Calvillo, who has not recorded a base hit yet, flew out to left, walked, and was hit by a pitch. And here we go. It's a breaking pitch in the zone there for a strike. Now with the 0-1, outside for a ball. And Calvillo, patient in the box here in this 1-1 count. Target is going to be set inside. Here it comes. It's a fastball that bounces to the plate, and it's 2-1. Now Calvillo, breaking pitch in there for a strike. It was a breaking pitch challenge inside. Cameron wanted no piece of that. You know what? It's okay to be patient here, especially on a 2-1 count. You don't want to swing at something that you don't like. Now you got to swing here. 2-2 with 2 outs. Here it comes. It is in the center field. Is it going to get down? Yes, it will. In the right center field, Finney is going to go to third. He is going to be safe at third base, and Calvillo keeps the line moving. He will service as the winning run at first base, and coming in now is going to be number 22, Ethan Liao. And Cameron with his first base hit of the game. No bigger spot. This is going to be the first time that we're seeing Ethan Liao. He's 1 for 1 on the season, but the first time we're going to be seeing him in the home season. He's got decent speed at first base with Calvillo. If he finds a gap, this game could be over. Liao on the ground, the short way to second, in time for the out, and that is what you call an instant classic. As the game is now over and the Renegades have fallen to San Bernardino Valley College by a score of 7-6, but not by a lack of trying whatsoever. They fought till their last breath, and that is all you can ask of this team in this situation. But unfortunately, that is all she wrote, my friends. So the Renegades will surrender their second game in a row and their fourth game of the season, and San Bernardino Valley is going to improve their record to 3-4. That'll do it, folks. Once again, tomorrow there will be no live coverage because I am going to be in class. There will be no live coverage of Game 2 between these two teams. We will see you again on Saturday and also potentially on Tuesday with some softball action on the road. Fans, that'll do it. I appreciate you so much for tuning in, and that'll do it, folks. Good night, everybody. Enjoy your weekends, and we will see you again